Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to sync Google Sheets data to HubSpot CRM for lead management. So as a business owner, I track new leads to the Google Sheet and automatically sync new contacts to the HubSpot CRM to streamline sales process and lead management. So here my objective is, as soon as a new row is added to the Google Sheet, a new contact should be created to the HubSpot CRM. And for building this connection between Google Sheets and HubSpot CRM, I am going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. Alright, let's build the setup now. So here you can see I'm in the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, and by using Pabbly Connect, I am going to build an automation that will sync Google Sheet data to the HubSpot CRM for lead management. And you can observe that I have selected Google Sheet as my trigger app and I have selected the HubSpot CRM as my action app. Now, as soon as the spreadsheet will be updated, a contact will be created over the HubSpot CRM. So now let's start building this automation. But before we begin, let me quickly show you what we are about to build. So for that, firstly, we have to move to the Google Sheet, which I have connected with the workflow. So here you can see this is the Google Sheet I have created for this automation. And this is named as Leads of HubSpot. Now, as soon as I will add a new lead over the Google Sheet, a new contact will be created over the HubSpot CRM automatically. Now let's enter these details and check whether my automation is working or not. So in the sheet, I have made a new entry where the first name is testing, last name is user, and the email is testing@pabblytudes.com. And I have also provided a phone number, and now this lead will be instantly created over the HubSpot CRM as contact. So now let's move on to the HubSpot CRM. So as you can see, I am landed to the dashboard page of HubSpot CRM. Now on the sidebar, you can see many of the options, and now on the CRM option, you can see the option for the contacts. So now let's select it over here. And here I am on the contacts page of HubSpot CRM. And here you can see this is the contact I have recently named as testing user. So you can see with the same email address, that is testing@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number which I have recently filled over the Google Sheet. So here you can see I have successfully built in this automation. Now let's learn how to build this entire automation using Pabbly Connect step by step without any manual copy pasting, no switching between tabs. It just works. So for that, you just have to use Pabbly Connect, and now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. And once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free. But if you are an existing user, you can click on sign in. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about an amazing platform of Pabbly, that is Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is the platform where automation users, business owners, and marketers gathers to share their ideas, ask questions, and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community and share your workflows and ask questions. So join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find the link in the description given below. Now let's move on to a Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to just click over this sign in button, as I have already an account on Pabbly. And as you will finish the sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see we are getting some of the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to build the integration, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which can integrate different applications with each other and will start automating your work. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to click on access now button, and as you will click on access now, you will get the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see this is the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, and these are the workflows I have created. Now I am going to show you how you can create your own workflow from scratch. For that, you just have to click on the create workflow button. But if you want to create your own folder, you can click over this create a new folder button and create your own folder where you want to create your own workflow. Now I am going to click over this create workflow button, and as you will click on this create workflow button, you will get the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here you can see we are getting two workflow builder, that is new workflow builder, which is modern, fast, and more flexible, named as beta, and another workflow builder is classic, which will provide you a stable and familiar approach. So here I am going to use my newly launched workflow builder, that is beta. So just select it over here, and now you will get the dialog box where you have to provide the name to your workflow. So now let's provide a name to a workflow over here, and I will give it a name and I will give it a name like Google Sheet to HubSpot. And further, we are getting the option for selecting the folder. So if you want to create your workflow on another folders, you can select the folders from here. Now you just have to click on this create button and you will be landed to the workflow page. And here you can see we are getting this pop-up that is workflow created successfully. And now as we have landed to the workflow page, it is asking me to add the trigger. So you might be wondering, what is this trigger? So trigger is basically the application which is going to initiate your workflow. So here you just have to click over this add trigger button and you will be landed to the trigger setup page. Now we will set our trigger app. This is what starts the automation. And in this case, it's Google Sheet because that's where the new lead will be added. So I will search for Google Sheet here. And here you can see we are getting the option for Google Sheet. So I am going to select it and choose the trigger event now. That is new or updated spreadsheet row. So app event is basically the work which we are going to perform over the trigger app. Now we just have to click on this connect button for granting the permission and connecting with a Google Sheet. So for that you just have to click over here, and here you can see we are getting this webhook URL. Now you just have to follow these steps to set this webhook, but I am going to show you the practical implementation of these steps. So for that you just have to copy your URL over here, and now you have to move to the Google Sheet which you have created and from where you want to receive your leads. So we have landed to the Google Sheet, and now on the Google Sheet you can see we are getting the option for extensions. So you just have to select it, and now you just have to click over this add-ons, and on this add-ons you can see we are getting the option for get add-on. So just select it over here, and now you will be landed to the Google Workspace Marketplace page, and here you have to search for the app that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And here I am getting this option that is for the Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and here you will observe this app, but it is already installed over here. But firstly you have to install this app for making the connection between Google Sheet and Pabbly Connect. Now further you just have to go to extensions again, and here you can see we are getting the option that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks you can see we are getting this first option that is initial setup. So we have to firstly make a setup over here. So just select it, and now you will be landed to this initial setup dialog box, and here it is asking me to enter the webhook URL. So now let's paste the webhook URL which we have received from the Pabbly Connect. So here I have pasted my webhook URL now, and now we are getting the option for entering the trigger column. So trigger column is basically the final data column, and here our final data column is column D. So I am going to use this column D over here as trigger column, as I want to receive every details of the Google Sheet. So now let's enter the trigger column over here, and now you just have to click over this submit button, and here you can see our setup configured is successful. Now you just have to click on this send test, but before clicking over the send test, let's move on to the Google Sheet and check whether it's waiting for the webhook response or not. And here it is waiting for the webhook response, means our connection is successful. And now we just have to do a test submission. Now for providing a test submission, we have to make a new entry over the Google Sheet. So now let's make a new entry over here. So here I have made the entry that is first name is first, last name is user, email is first@pabblytudes.com, and I have provided the phone number. Now let's move on to the extensions, and now on the initial setup I am going to just click over the send test, and now let's wait for sending this test over here, and here you can see our test data sent successfully. Now we just have to go to extensions again, and here we have to switch on this send on event for sending the data automatically, means we don't have to capture the responses again and again over the Pabbly Connect if we have make a new entry over the Google Sheet. So here my send on event is already switched on. Now let's move on to the Pabbly Connect and check whether we have received this response or not, and here you can see we are receiving the response, that is response A, and these are the details which I have filled over the Google Sheet. So here we are done with our trigger setup. Now we just have to set up our action step. For that you just have to make a right click over the Google Sheets, and here you can see we are getting the option for add action step. So just select it over here, and now we are landed to the action setup page, and here we are going to select HubSpot CRM as our action app, as I am going to create contacts over the HubSpot CRM. And now we are just going to select the app event as create a contact, as we are going to create a contact over the HubSpot CRM. Now again you have to click over the connect button for authorizing the HubSpot CRM to connect with Pabbly Connect. And here if you want to build a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection button, and connect with HubSpot CRM over here, and you will get this page. Now you just have to select your account, and after that your connection will be built. But if you want to use existing connection, you can also use this select existing connection over here. And as I have built in the new connection, I am getting some of the fields. Now we just have to map these fields. So you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping basically makes the field dynamic, means you don't have to enter the values again and again. These fields will be automatically replaced with the new response. Now I am going to map the fields which I have provided over the Google Sheet. So here you can see we have got this first field, that is email. So I am going to map this email from the response which I have provided over the Google Sheet. So now let's map it over here, and here you can see this is the email address I have provided over the Google Sheet. So now let's map it over here. Now let's search for the another fields, and here we are getting the first name. So now let's map the first name over here, that is first. Now let's map our another fields, and here you can see we are getting the last name field. Now let's map it, and here we have mapped the user. Now let's map our phone number, and here you can see we are getting the phone number also. Now let's select it over here, and here we are done with our mapping. Now we just have to click on the save and send test request and check whether we are receiving the response over the HubSpot CRM or not. And here you can see I'm successfully receiving the response, and it depicts that I might have created the contact over the HubSpot CRM. Now let's move on to the HubSpot CRM and check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. And that's it. We are receiving this response over here. That is the name as first user, email is first@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number. And this is the entry which we have recently made over the Google Sheet. So here our automation is successfully built. So that's how you build a simple automation with Pabbly Connect. So in this video, you have learned how to set up a trigger, configure actions, test it, and activate the flow. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more tutorials, and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and making many more automations like this. Thank you for watching this video.
Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.